Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. We're talking about the NFL Thursday Night Football. We got Bears and Commanders. This game, I think, is going to be a little more exciting than people are talking about with two, pretty bad teams here. But we have seen some big offensive explosions from both these teams in different games so far this year, and I don't think these are great defenses, so we could see a pretty good game here. If you guys enjoy these videos and my picks, I'm just one capper in our paid VIP Discord. You can see a ton of people over here winning MLB recently, but we can scroll back and get some Monday Night Football wins here. Here's a big 6-pick slip win, so people cashing out in the paid Discord. If you want to get over here and join in, I know a lot of people who watch the YouTube videos are already in here, but if you're not, it's $25 per month. But if you click the subscribe button and type in code 10BACK, you're going to get $10 off. So it's going to be $15 per month or 50 cents per day. So definitely check it out. It'll be the pinned comment and linked in the description. So for this one starting out, I'm high on both these offenses. Let's look at this a little bit here. First off, we have the Commanders here. First two games scored 20 and 35, pretty good. Then they gave up 37, and then they gave up 34, but they also scored 31. So they could score, but they also give up a ton of points as well. 3 games in a row of giving up 33 or more points for the Commanders. Now looking at the Bears, you can see they gave up 38 to the Packers, 27 to the Bucks, 41 to the Chiefs, and 31 to the Broncos. So not a good defense either, but they put up a ton of stats and points in this game against the Broncos, and I think they're starting to get on track a little bit. So I like both these offenses against two pretty bad defenses, it seems here. So I'm going to be stacking up the offenses in this video. Also, we got a middle of the road total here, 44.5. If I was going to pick, I would think that the total would go over and the spread may be a little closer than 6 as well. So for this first pick, gotta just go right here to Justin Fields on the pass yards, 193.5. He went well over that, 335 in the last game. They're gonna unleash him against his bad defense. Taking that one, Justin Fields, definitely all day here. Checking him out on Outlier. It's a great tool with a free trial if you want to check it out. It's linked down below. This one opened up at 188.5, so we could see this one drop down from this. So it might pay to be patient on this one, see if this line moves down, but obviously crushed it in this game. Also, the first 2 weeks he went over this total, so seems like even fair at 195 to me, but if it goes back down closer to 190, definitely going to be worth taking for me at least here. Something really cool you can do over here is go show games without Chase Claypool because he's really the only guy out. And without him, actually only hit this in 1 of 3 games, but a cool thing you could do over here on Outlier. So we got Fields. It's actually at 190.5 here. I don't know why I thought it was 195.5. It might have just dropped down here for us, but we got Fields, and I do send out these picks in the paid VIP Discord because I know people watch this at all times, and these lines are moving constantly, and it takes me a while to get the video out as well. So these picks will be in there. If they've changed by the time you're watching this, just know that I do post them in the VIP immediately after recording it. So now we're going to go to one of Fields' favorite targets. It's going to be Cole Kmet. 3 catches, definitely taking that on the over. 3 seems really safe here. If we go to Cole Kmet on Outlier, they got him at over 2.5 here. He's hit that in 8 of 10 games. Didn't hit that against Kansas City. And then again, if we go games without Claypool, he's hit that in 3 of 3 games without Claypool. So gets a little bump here. I think some receivers are going to get a bump. Opened at 2.5, went up to 3.5, and now back down to 2.5, 3 over on Prizepicks. So we're going to like that. Target share here, 9 targets last game, just 2 the game before against Kansas City in a really tough matchup, 6 and 7 targets. So target monster here without Claypool especially, and a good matchup. Love Kmet here. Surprised he's at 3. Thought it would be 3.5, but we'll take it at 3 for sure. Curious if that one is going to bump up to 3.5. For this next pick, we're going to use another tool with a free trial that you could check out down below if you want. It's Odds Jam. Basically, they're going to compare these lines on Prizepicks to all these other sports books. So 8.5 for Cody Barton. They like the under. You could see minus 140, minus 139, minus 140. So they really are liking this one under on all other sports books besides Prizepicks here. So we get a nice safe line here for Cody Barton under 8.5. Great tool for adding another pick to your slip. Sportsbooks really like if you are trying to bolster up your slips to get into a flex play or something. So going to take Barton there from OddsJam. I think that's going to be a good play. And one that all the sportsbooks like, so can't complain with that when trying to get another pick in your slip. And now we're going to stack up some Commanders. Sam Howell is 243, which seems high to me, but he has games with 290 and 299 this season. That number just feels way too high for me. If this was in the 230 range, I would probably be taking the over, but I'm going to be going to some of his receivers and running backs actually. So we're going to go to Gibson, 13.5 receiving yards. I think this game's going to be close. I think the Commanders are going to have to be passing, and Gibson, it's a big part of their passing game. So 13.5, taking the over here. If we look at it on Outlier, we can see they actually have this at 14.5. So a little higher line. It opened at 12.5, so it could even drop, but recently it's gone up to 14.5 because a lot of people are liking this one. He's hit it in 5 of his last 10 games. Let's see his target share. Only 1 target last game. Not that good. 5 targets the game before, 3 here, and just 1 in the first game. But I think this is going to be a heavy passing game here for the Commanders. So I'm going to be going to Gibson. Like him on the over for this one. We also get a little savings because he's at 14.5 right now. We could maybe even see this one drop. I'd be curious to see. So they'll trick you here on Prizepicks. I don't know what's going on, but Curtis Samuel is at 31.5. We could see if you look at the last 5 games, it says 19 minus 2, 6. But these just are not correct. If we're looking at Curtis Samuel, his game log, he had 51, 54, 19 and 54 yards. So not sure what's going on with Prizepicks, and Justin Fields just bumped up to 192.5. But just thought I would point that out because it's weird, and you should always look up these stats before. And I'm actually not going to him. I'm going to Logan Thomas, who honestly is probably like their second option. Again, Thomas's stats are messed up as well. Don't know what's going on. You could find him over here on Outlier. So 5 of the last 10 games, he's gone over 28 receiving yards. This one opened at 28.5. I think on Prizepicks we have it at 28.5. They have it at 27.5. So we could maybe even see this drop. But, first game had 43 and then 22, but was injured in this game, missed the next game, and then in the third game had 41 receiving yards. In a tough matchup, he gets a lot of targets, honestly. In the first game, he got 8 targets, only 3 in the game last week, but caught all 3. So he catches a high percentage of them, and I think he's just going to be in line for more targets. I'd rather go to Thomas here, 26.5 actually. So we got some good value on this one. Opened up at 28.5. So we're going to take this one in favor of the Curtis Samuel one. All right, guys, and I'm just one capper. These are some of my picks early on. I'm going to be posting more in the paid VIB Discord. We also have 5+ other cappers at all times giving their picks on NFL, all sports. So if you want to get in on that, use code 10BACK. Click this link. It'll be the pinned comment or in the description. Get $10 off, just $15 per month here. Now let's do a quick recap of the picks. We got Logan Thomas over his receiving yards, 26.5. Honestly, I think this one's going to smash. Fields, this one keeps going up and down. We had it at 190.5. Now it's back up to 192.5. I'll still take it. Gibson over 13.5. Surprised he only had 1 target last game, which is a little concerning, but I think in a closer, high-scoring game, he's going to get more targets and smash this yardage. Then we got Cody Barton, who is the OddsJam pick of the day. Some sportsbooks have this in minus 140 range to go under, which is really good to see. Then we got Cole Kmet. Without Claypool, gets more targets. I think he's going to smash 3 catches. This one I think could be 4, 5, 6 catches for Kmet. He's going to be heavily targeted in this one. These are going to be my picks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out the Dynamo paid VIP Discord to get access to a ton of picks, all sports. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in another video.